For all of human history, we have looked up at the night sky. We gazed at the countless stars scattered across the vast, dark canvas. And we have always wondered, are we alone? This question is woven into our myths, our stories, our science. It represents our deepest curiosity and, honestly, our greatest fear. We dream of meeting beings from other worlds. We imagine sharing knowledge and exploring the universe together. But we also fear the unknown. What if they are not like us? What if their arrival means the end of our world as we know it? The thought of first contact is thrilling. How would we first learn that we are not alone? Experts believe it probably will not be a fleet of silver ships landing in a major city. The first sign is more likely to be subtle. It could be a signal. Scientists have been listening for decades with powerful radio telescopes. They are scanning the cosmos for any patterns that do not look natural. A repeating signal, a complex mathematical message, or a beacon would be undeniable proof. It would be a deliberate hello sent across the light years. Another way contact could happen is through an object. We might find something that shouldn't be there. It could be an alien probe in our own solar system. Perhaps it's an artifact left on the moon or Mars. Scientists are now looking for these techno-signatures. These are signs of technology, not just life. Think of the object Oumuamua, which sped through our solar system in 2017. It was a strange, cigar-shaped object. Once contact is confirmed, the biggest question on everyone's mind will be simple. Are they friendly? Experts are divided on this. Many optimistic scientists believe that any civilization advanced enough to cross the stars would also be advanced morally. They would have likely overcome their own tendencies for conflict and destruction. To survive for thousands or millions of years, a species would need to learn cooperation. From this viewpoint, aliens might be peaceful explorers. However, there is a darker perspective. Some thinkers, including the late Stephen Hawking, have warned us to be cautious. They use human history as a guide. When a more technologically advanced civilization meets a less advanced one, the results are often disastrous for the less advanced group. An alien species might not be intentionally evil. They might simply be indifferent to us. We could be in the way of a resource they want. They might see us as primitive pests, like ants at a picnic. Their motives might be completely beyond our understanding. So what would alien technology be like? Well, if a civilization can cross the vast distances between stars, its technology would be way beyond ours. It would seem like magic to us. Imagine our smartphones seen by someone from centuries ago. Now imagine tech thousands or millions of years ahead. They might harness energy from black holes or even entire stars. Their ships could bend space-time, letting them travel faster than light without breaking physics as we know it. Their materials would be mind-blowing. We build with steel, plastic, silicon. They might build with atomically engineered materials, a ship made of something stronger than steel but lighter than air. Materials that repair themselves instantly. They could have AI on a whole other level. Computers that are conscious entities, worlds of thought in a tiny device. They might simulate entire universes. So, what happens the moment contact is confirmed? Believe it or not, there are actual plans for this. Scientists call them post-detection protocols. The first rule is simple: tell everyone. This kind of discovery wouldn't be kept secret. The policy of most scientific organizations is that a discovery this huge belongs to all of humanity. There would be a carefully planned press conference where scientists would present the evidence clearly and calmly. They'd explain what they know. Governments would immediately go on high alert. Leaders would hold emergency meetings. The United Nations would probably play a central role, coordinating a global response. Military forces would be put on standby, precautionary. Getting every nation to agree would be one of the biggest challenges. Who gets to speak for Earth? Should we send a message back right away? Or should we just listen for a while? These questions would be debated with incredible urgency. Meeting aliens would send shockwaves through every part of our society. Science would be revolutionized overnight. Our understanding of biology would be turned completely upside down. Our understanding of physics would be turned completely upside down. If we could get access to their knowledge, our technological progress could leap forward by thousands of years. We might get cures for diseases. We might get new sources of clean energy. It would be like a new renaissance, a golden age of discovery that would totally dwarf everything that came before. Religion and philosophy would face a huge challenge. Some might see it as confirmation of a creator who seeded life throughout the universe. Others might lose their faith entirely. It would spark a global conversation about the meaning of life and our purpose. Philosophers would debate our moral obligations to these new beings. The economy would be transformed with new industries focused on alien technology. At the same time, old industries might collapse. The discovery could unite humanity in a way nothing else ever has. For our entire existence, we've been the only known intelligence in the universe. That's really shaped our worldview. We've seen ourselves as special, unique, maybe even the pinnacle of creation. The discovery of alien life would shatter that perception forever. We'd learn that we are not the center of the universe. We're just one voice in a cosmic chorus. This would be a humbling experience. It would be like a child suddenly realizing they're not the only person in the world. We'd have to find a new story to tell ourselves about who we are. This new perspective could honestly be the most valuable gift the aliens give us. It could force us to grow up as a species. By seeing ourselves from an outside perspective, we might finally appreciate how precious our planet is. We might see how foolish our conflicts and divisions are. We could explore the galaxy together, share knowledge, participate in projects that span millennia. When it happens, humanity will be changed forever.